Welcome back, dear viewers. Our second guest of the evening is Mr. Sharafuddin Soofi, the Vice President of the Indian Muslim Association. Good evening, sir.
Very, very good evening, Mr. Muhammad.
Thank you so much. It's really our pleasure to have you with us in Hala Kuwait.
Also a pleasure to be part of it.
Thank you so much. Mr. Sharafuddin, we like to know more, please, about the Muslim Indian Association or the Indian Muslim Association in Kuwait. Will you please tell us more about it?
Indian Muslim Association is one of the largest and one of the oldest associations in Kuwait. And we are affiliated with the Ministry of Islamic Affairs and also Ministry of Islamic Affairs and Justice, and also we are affiliated with Indian Embassy in Kuwait. And we have so many activities. One of our objective is to promote cultural awareness and understanding, and for this we conduct various activities. Also, we conduct some of the activities for all Indian expatriates in Kuwait to promote understanding and promote goodwill and appreciation. And we have women's wing, we have youth wing, and also we have children's circle. Thus it is covering, our activities are covering all age groups, and it is for the entire family. So we also conduct some social service activities. And our social service activities is focused on attending the needs of the distressed people, but in a very humble level within our capacity. And we, during the pandemic, we were part of the community support group of Embassy, and also we were part of Ministry of Awqaf and Islamic Affairs, with NGOs and individuals, philanthropists who were supporting the people in distress. And our volunteers were reaching all parts of the Kuwait to distribute food kits and this kind of stuff. And this is some of the activities of Indian Muslim Association, and it is very well recognized by Kuwait Ministry of Awqaf and Islamic Affairs as well as Indian Embassy, and very much appreciated by and welcomed by Indian community living in Kuwait.
Definitely. It's really great to have an association like this, like the Indian Muslim Association, because especially during the pandemic, there was a lot of needs for people who follow the association or members of the association to have different activities. And thanks to you and all the workers at the association, you were able to make something and make activities during the pandemic and helping people to reach to you, which is really, really great. Mr. Sharafuddin, yesterday it was the Republic Day of India. So will you please tell us the significance of the Republic Day of India?
Yeah, 26th of January is considered as Republic Day of India.
Definitely.
And India has many national days, and one important national day is 26th January, which is Republic Day of India. It is the day of Indian Constitution actually. India got independence in 1947, August 15, from the British rule. And during the independence, after the independence, there was no Indian constitution developed by Indians. So the Indian authorities, they felt that there should be domestically developed Indian constitution. For that, they formed a committee under the leadership of a very eminent person called Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. And he was from the backward community, an untouchable community, considered as untouchable community. And he faced a lot of challenges during his, as a young person. But he got educated, he reached to the highest level, and he was heading this constitutional committee of hundreds of people. They studied the constitution of the world, many constitutions of the world, around 60 constitutions, and developed a great constitution which is until today considered as the largest constitution in the world.
That's great.
It has many great values like equality and fraternity and democracy and social justice and these kind of things. So this is very important, and also it has considered unity in diversity also, because India is a very diverse country. And because of this existence of this constitution, India is very strong and very developing nation. So this constitution was implemented on 26th of January 1950, 3 years after the independence of India. So this is considered as Republic Day, and we Indian Muslim Association, we invite during these national days all Indian communities, not only Muslims, people from different walks of life, and we convey the message of unity in diversity. Yeah. And that is the significance of Republic Day of India.
That's great. We are here in Hala Kuwait. Wish you the best and greetings for the Republic Day of India. That was the 26th of January. It was yesterday.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Kuwait is a great host nation, and Indians especially enjoy living in Kuwait and constitute until today the largest expatriate community in Kuwait, and the law-abiding community also in Kuwait, and they really enjoy the greatness and partnership with the Kuwait government.
And we are proud of the partnership and the friendship between us and the Indian community, and special greetings to the Indian people who are living in Kuwait. And by the way, also special greetings to His Excellency, the Ambassador. He was with us last night here in Hala Kuwait. And also, Mr. Sharafuddin, when it comes about the Republic Day of India, will you please tell us more, or tell us about the details of the Republic Day event?
Okay, we are conducting the Republic Day of event tomorrow, inshallah.
That's great.
We selected tomorrow because 26th January is not a national holiday in Kuwait. In India, it is a national holiday. And for the convenience of people living in Kuwait and expatriates, we always conduct an event during the weekend, following weekend of Republic Day. And this weekend, we have, because of the pandemic, we don't have an opportunity to conduct any gathering or any social event. So what we are conducting is an online event.
That's really great.
Online event and a lecture on the subject of unity in diversity. And we have a guest speaker from India called Shahid Maman.
That's great.
And he is a scholar and a social worker and a very well-known speaker on this subject. And we have invited many prominent personalities of various walks of life in Kuwait and of different faiths. One is Thomas Koshi. He is the cultural secretary, Dr. Thomas Koshi. He is a doctor and a cultural secretary of Indian Doctors Forum, IDF, in Kuwait. And also we have invited one Mr. KP Suresh. He is the chief coordinator of Indian Community Support Group by Indian Embassy. And we have also invited Mr. Satish Chandra Shetty. He is the president of Art of Living Association in Kuwait. And we have invited also one Mr. Chinmaya. He is the president of Kuwait Kannada Kuta, a regional association, Kannada speaking group. So thus, we invited people from different walks of life, and we are bringing all of them together. And the main subject of discussion on tomorrow's event is unity in diversity. And this is to encourage appreciation and tolerance and cooperation and coexistence as a larger Indian community, expatriate community living in Kuwait.
Mr. Sharafuddin, you mentioned the coexistence, and you mentioned previously when you spoke about the history of the Republic Day of India and the freedom of choice and democracy. When we go back to this message everyone speak about, which is unity in diversity, how would you elaborate the message called unity and diversity?
Unity in diversity is a great message, and it is relevant to all societies, but it is more relevant to Indian society because India probably is one of the most diverse country in the world. For example, Gulf country, you can see it's not much diverse because the faith is one and language is one and tribal backgrounds are one, though it is various countries. But India, if you see, it's astonishingly one country but 14 official languages, 2,000 dialects, and so many faiths. And Hinduism is considered as a predominant faith in India, but again it's not one religion. It's one cultural identity. There are so many faiths within Hinduism. So this is a diverse country. So the greatness of India is unity in diversity, bringing all together and becoming one nation. This is a great message.
Exactly.
And this
A
is
noble message.
highlighted in our society, in Islamic society also.
Definitely.
There are so many verses in Quran also highlighting the same thing.
Exactly.
Like inna khalaqnakum min dhakarin wa untha wa ja'alnakum shu'uban wa qabaila lita'arafu inna akramakum indallahi atqakum.
Exactly.
Well, it says that we have created you from one man and one female, one male and one female, and we have divided you into tribes and nations.
Definitely.
So that you may know each other.
Yeah, exactly.
So the dividing people into tribes and nations is Allah's will to make people understand, to know each other. And also there are so many other verses, like there is another verse, وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ خَلْقُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَاخْتِلَافِ أَلْسِنَتِكُمْ وَأَلْوَانِكُمْ. And there is a science of God in the creation of the heavens and the earth.
Definitely.
Also in the differences and the diversity of languages and colors. So in India, this is what is exactly matches to India. That in India, what you can see is the differences in colors and differences in languages.
Exactly.
And this is a great message. And we want to communicate this message so that the society becomes stronger and society become united. And this is especially relevant even in the context of today's scenario in India, that in India more than ever the message of unity and diversity is required today.
That's
to
good.
promote this idea to younger generation, to our children, so that the country remains a strong country and united country. And it's a global message actually, but more relevant to Indian society, because Indian society is a very diverse society, and this is what is the message of unity and diversity. And tomorrow our various speakers, and especially our keynote speaker, is going to elaborate more
That's
on this
great.
subject.
That's great. We really wish the best for the Indian people, either in Kuwait or in India, and we wish all the best for the Indian society to make everything clear and peaceful for everyone, and everyone live with each other, no matter what is your background, what is your religion. You follow only the Indian culture, and it's one culture.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
it's my
And this
pleasure.
is the essence of peaceful living and tolerance
Definitely.
and mutual appreciation.
Definitely, definitely. It's really essential, especially
Yes.
at the 21st century, and also after the pandemic. We need it. We need it everywhere. Yeah, and also, Mr. Sharafuddin, let's go back to the Indian Muslim Association, and let's go to the activity of the Indian Muslim Association inside Kuwait. What is the Indian Muslim Association contributing in the Kuwaiti society exactly?
Very good question, Mr. Muhammad, and we are really grateful to Kuwait government and the Kuwait society for giving us a beautiful life here. And it's a beautiful society with a beautiful infrastructure and a peaceful living. And especially we are grateful for handling the pandemic in such a nice way. Probably Kuwait had one of the world-class medical facilities and one of the world-class arrangement of vaccination in Kuwait. And this was really, and this was contributing to all, irrespective of their nationality, whether Kuwaitis or non-Kuwaitis. And when we get feedback from many other expatriates, especially Indians who suffered from the COVID and got treated in Kuwait, they are very thankful for getting the free treatment during the pandemic. And we feel our responsibility that after enjoying this beautiful life in Kuwait, it becomes our responsibility to go back to Kuwait and contribute something back to Kuwait. And we always focus on that. And some of the activities we focus to contribute back to the Kuwait is, for example, we frequently conduct blood bank campaigns.
That's great.
And this is very much appreciated by
Exactly.
Kuwaiti authorities
Really
and blood bank
appreciate it,
authorities.
yeah.
And ours is a very cadre-based, disciplined organization. So when we call people to give blood donation, people come in big number, huge number. From morning to evening, there are hundreds of people coming and donating blood, and it is definitely contributing to the Kuwaiti society. And also we are conducting some activities towards beach cleaning. Okay, we invite some people of common interest and join together and arrange the beach cleaning activities. And some other activity we conduct is tree plantation.
That's
Plantation within the Kuwait to protect the environment of Kuwait. And since we are tagged with Ministry of Awqaf and Islamic Affairs, and ministry sometimes send us message to convey some of the positive messages to the expatriate community to Kuwait through the Friday sermons. And we are given many masajid before pandemic. Nowadays it is lesser because of the pandemic. Before we were having 11 masjid was given to us by Ministry of Awqaf and Islamic Affairs, and we were reaching out to thousands of people every week, various messages. And some of the important messages Ministry of Islamic Affairs wanted to convey, such as discipline in work and dedication in work. Because if you see, Kuwait is a country with a large number of foreign workforce. More than 50% is foreign workforce. And if they put their positive and enthusiastic work towards Kuwait society, it will be definitely, the result will be positive. And they sometimes wanted this kind of message to be communicated through the Friday sermons. And we definitely did it, and it was very positive. It has created a positive impact. Also, some of the other messages like Tarshid Taqa, conservation of energy, especially electricity during the summer, and avoid wastages. And if you see, some people waste food here, waste all these things, and to avoid it, because Kulu washrabu wala tusrifu is an Islamic principle as well, that you eat and drink but do not waste. So this has to be followed. So we communicate this kind of message through the Ministry of Awqaf and Islamic Affairs. These are some of the humble contribution we do towards Kuwait society. Also, we try to act as an ambassador between the Kuwaiti community and the Indian community, and we do it through the Indian embassy as well. So because of our affiliation with the government and especially Ministry of Awqaf and Islamic Affairs, we humbly play this role of being an ambassador of Indian community with the Kuwaiti government. So these are some of the humble activities we do to give back to Kuwait society as well. And we are really grateful that Kuwait government is giving us all this opportunity and a beautiful living, and we wish Kuwait to flourish and develop and become, stay as a great nation forever.
Thank you. And Mr. Sharafuddin, you mentioned a lot of activities. It was made by the Indian Muslim Association before, but is there any future plans or future activities you would like to tell us about, please?
One is, our activities actually during the pandemic, so many things we have to redesign it, because in pandemic it is not allowed for you to go public and to do any activities in the public, and most of our activities are online. And during an online activities, we made the best use of the online activity and to create awareness, like for example, health awareness. Health awareness among children, among females, among men. And we invited best speakers from around the globe, and especially India also there are a lot of professionals, and we conducted several webinars related to health, related to education, related to these kind of things, which is beneficial for, and also happy living, positivity, and how to control the depression, how to control distress during the pandemic, and this kind of subject. People are looking for this kind of subjects. And we continue to do these activities until the pandemic situation changes. And once there will be normal days and normal social activity, and that looks like very much expected in the world and also in Kuwait. Once it is this kind of permission is given to us and the society is ready to back to socialize, then we have several activities which is we are doing it in a social level. Also, one of the activity is we Kuwaitize the Indian culture, like picnic in desert.
Oh, that's
in
great.
India, it is not there is no desert as such everywhere. Of course, there are deserts, but not everywhere, and people are not well accustomed with the desert culture.
Yes.
So we sometimes conduct entertainment activity in the Diwaniya in desert.
Do they like it?
Yes.
They enjoy it always.
That's why we are Kuwaitizing the Indian fascination or Indian entertainments. So this is some of the activities we want to design for the Indian community in future, and we wish that the pandemic go away soon, and we will have a normal day so that we can have more socialized activities in India, in Kuwait.
Sir, thank you so much for the valuable information you gave to us tonight regarding the Republic Day of India and the Indian Muslim Association in Kuwait. It was our pleasure to have you with us in Ahla Kuwait, and I really hope enjoy your evening, and enjoy your weekend, and also enjoy the Republic Indian Day, which will be tomorrow.
Tomorrow, it's going to be tomorrow.
It's really a pleasure. Hope you enjoy your evening.
Thank you very much, Muhammad, for giving me this opportunity. And I thank again the Kuwaiti government and the Kuwaiti people for giving us this beautiful opportunity. And inshallah, we will keep on cooperating each other in all our good activities.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day and weekend.
Thank you.
Enjoy your night and weekend again.
Thank you very much.